Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is James Ramos from At the Quarter Pole, and today is my pick for to 2024 Pegasus World Cup running Saturday, the 27th of January. And my pick, ladies and gentlemen, would be Grand Aspen with Jose Ortiz, trained by Todd Pletcher. I believe this animal is rounding into form. The last three races, he showed marked improvement since Todd Pletcher has taken his horse off the turf and put him on the dirt. He's a great price at 8 to 1. I would keep him the exacta and a double pick with him with First Mission. First Mission is a bad Brad Cox charge who's got the tactical speed and be sitting right off the speed by Host to Goal and also by National Treasure, which gives them a chance to be in the exacta. He's got good buyer figures. He ran second at the Clark Handicap beaten that last race. And hopefully, he didn't take a lot out of him. But since he has a tactical speed, he's going to be a danger input in the exacta. Third pick into the exacta is going to be Dynamic One. He has to run a career best. He hasn't run too well over the year, and he's going to have to really get to the point where he ran as well as he did in the Suburban Back End Belmont Park 2 years ago. That'd be my pick. Would be Grand Aspen, the key box exacta with him, the First Mission, and Dynamic One. The favorite right now, leaning at 9 to 5, is National Treasure. He ran second to Cody's Wish in the Breeders' Cup Mile. If you look at that race, ladies and gentlemen, he was a lone speed after his multiple scratches out of that race. Many of the top contenders, one was Senior Buscador, who funnily is running in this race for Saturday. He'll go out to the front, and I don't think he'll get the distance. Even at a mile and 1/8, he showed talent when he won the mile and 3/16 Preakness a year ago, but so far he hasn't picked up any wins. He's 9 to 5. I don't see why he would be 9 to 5. It was realistic odds or fair odds would be normally 5 to 1. I think he'll fade down the stretch. I think he'll go take him as long as he can for about a mile, and about the last furlong of the race, he'll just fade and win. I believe First Mission will take the lead at deep stretch with about the furlong left to go, and I believe the Dynamic Grand Aspen will be making a late charge. Most of the field I handicapped, there was Nimitz Class. He looks like he's up against it. He's got to be running from the one hole, which is not a good post considering he's up in class. Nothing wrong with a sharp horse moving up in class, but the inside is going to run deep, regardless if it rains or doesn't rain. It's just a real bad post to try to win from. Hoisted Gold, who won the Cigar Mile, convincingly ran a career best. I see his numbers treading backwards after running a career best. Another race that was a 1 mile. Doesn't look like a horse that wants to take the distance. And I throw him out. First Mission is a contender. I have him in exacta. Like I said, the key box would be Grand Aspen to First Mission and also Dynamic One. Senior Buscador. I'm surprised a lot of people will not give me a lot of grief for not taking Senior Buscador in this race. I liked him in the Cigar Mile. Last video I put out before this video was back in December. He ran a terrific race, knowing that he was going to come from behind. But again, this horse is a 1 mile or a sprint specialist. They add him in these longer races. I understand why they put him in longer races. There's more purse money. There's just a lot more to be given than a sprint race. I just think that churn at a mile and 1/8 at Gulfstream Park doesn't fit this horse's profile. I'm not taking him. There's horses going to take a lot of money in the race. Also, be Skippy Lawnstocking. I've seen this horse as a 3-year-old. Not impressed. Not too many wins. A lot of seconds, thirds. Okay, that's okay for the barn to pay the barn bill. But the horse that come out there trying to win a $3 million Pegasus World Cup, though it's wide open, I can't take him. And right now, the feeling is this horse might not even run. He'll be running at from the 12 post. If he does run on Pegasus World Cup day, he's got a bad pose. Coming to the first turn is going to come quick. You have to dart to the inside, and I think he doesn't have enough for me. He's more of a stalker type. If he doesn't stay, try to stock out, and he'll force the issue coming out wide. It's going to be 5 to 6 wide around the first clubhouse turn, and may stay out there all day long and be hung out to dry. El Marrakilo horse at I'll be surprised if he wins. He's going to add speed. He's going to add speed from the inside of Skippy Lawnstocking. I think they're both going to burn themselves out being hung out wide in that race. I don't like those two at all. And my pick still stays Grand Aspen's my key pick. Key box exact. That's first and second. Tour First Mission and Dynamic One. And this is James Ramos from At the Quarter Pole. Have a good evening, folks.